I got a very sitcom-y vibe right now. We're back. Shiva Show. Yes.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could play an instrument.
You can't?
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, you can play it. It might not sound good, but you can play it, I'm sure.
Not even the skin flute?
Which was that?
Chiefs? Carry on.
That's not the one you meant. What? Okay, we just had game one of Liquid versus Fnatic. That was a long one. That was a close one. It was going the way of Fnatic. They're one game up in this series. We have the top 3 teams known. We just need to know who goes to the finals together with Secret and Liquid or Fnatic. Fnatic is on the right track on making it happen right now. They're one game up, and it was an exciting one, Ted.
Yes, that was a great game.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Everybody was watching it back there. There's something about these two teams. Liquid, because I think we're all intrigued to see how they're going to do without Miracle, and it's exciting to see how far they can go.
Yeah.
The fact they're here is unbelievable. Like, that's just testament to how good they are. Obviously, we said that, but I kind of feel like Fnatic, it's like a roller coaster, and you're just thinking, can they do it? And honestly, I think the more they put themselves in these positions, the better they get at handling them.
This is the best test you can have.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. Get into those spots where you're like, are we going to be able to do this? It's going to be pretty close, and we're riding the line. That's the best way to get experience, because a lot of teams do not have experience in there. They either get whipped early or they crush. You want to get into these spots. Like they said, we want to be at a point where it's 50-50. Could go either way.
So they're
50-50.
They're holding back a little bit at the start so that they can be even.
No, I really hope they're not. They're like, let's take this late, guys. You know, I hope they're not. But it felt to me like that was a dead even game.
It did feel very, very close. I was
Huge amount of money on both teams.
Yeah, I was sitting next to Adam the whole time, you know, Fnatic's coach, and it's actually so funny to listen to it, because he's just like, what the hell's going on? Like, at every other moment, he's just like, what? Why didn't he do? Whatever. He's like, I'm sure they've got this in the bag. And he was right.
He was
saying it for a while. For like at like one point, he was like, maybe we actually do lose this one. But then game progressed, and he's like, we got this one for sure.
I think that there were obviously, for me, the big turning point that actually kicked Fnatic into gear to just go nuts was that mistake where they caught, was it Pi? I think they caught Pi out, and then Kuro dived in, obviously thinking...
What a good call.
What?
You know why?
Do you have a replay of that moment?
We do, actually.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that we were going to use that one?
No,
because that's the one that I chose.
Okay, so. I thought it was pretty obvious.
No, yeah, I mean, that's the one that I picked out. So here, we do see Pi run in, no Blink Dagger up, obviously here. Wait, which would he have on? There we go, Lines. Yep, he's dead. And then look at this in the minimap, right there. Kuro's in.
Yeah.
And the problem is that he's on top of DJ, so look at this. He's affected by that astral aura, the aura by the ET. So minus 28 armor, he gets chunked down really quickly there, and his team is just struggling to catch back up to him. So they're already at a disadvantage heavily in this fight, because the Rubik doesn't contribute that much.
He also takes like the longest possible route to get into his team.
Yeah, I mean,
we thought he was going to astral, but he didn't manage to get it off.
Yeah, and at this point now, it's like this hard fight is so difficult.
Yeah.
Liquid, they're losing their main damage dealer in these.
I mean, look, I love the placement that you've got here on the cooldown was perfect.
Yeah,
like if they're wrong button. If anyone's going to come up here, they know exactly where they are. If anyone's going to try and come up into this area, they're going to get zoned.
And also, like when you're playing versus like ET as well as Gyrocopter, those type of choke points are the best. You're going to land absolutely everything. And I mean, for me, DJ played absolutely phenomenal this game. From the beginning of the game, and he's just like punching everybody to getting the solar crest at a very early time. But also, there's a key thing that I mean, I'm an ET spammer, so I notice these type of things. But when you see these guys, like they stay in their faces, it's actually the best way to use that hero, because you're minusing that physical armor. So you just see him standing on top of these ODs and these tinies and everything. Everybody's sitting at like 0 armor in all these instances.
He did all those stacking stuff with the Spirit as well. I thought that was nice. But yeah, it was. I mean, Will said in the game, DJ's playing out of his mind. Like, really
definitely.
good performance. So
he was killing it.
So who got the MVP? That is the question.
I guarantee you, I know who they voted for.
Well,
but
we got mind games for them.
Debated. That's all I need to say.
It's Kuro.
Okay, we didn't change. So all right. So here's the thing: we changed Heen's name to Heen, so no one could vote for him.
We put 3 E's. Yeah.
Okay.
3 E's.
Nice try, guys.
I think that's the noise he made when he got picked off.
Well, I do like these The MVPs though, I actually was, you know, I was mentioning DJ as the MVP, but Universe had 0 deaths that game.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Out of his mind.
Ended at 9-0.
He was like 6-0 something or something at one point, right? Halfway through the game.
He had a great lane as well. He got real fat there on the top lane.
They set him up for success because you know we were saying how the OD versus Underlord. This is true. Like all the players agree with it too. If you get that arcane orb early, like Blitz was also talking about it, how you can really chunk that hero down in the laning phase. But if you're playing in your safe lane, you're constantly able to force the wave in and be able to pull the scythe and get that extra farm. So it's exactly what Universe was doing. Played a lot with his team, got the perfect item choices too. So yeah, I like the split decision
between really
Universe
early
and
pipe.
DJ.
Yeah, right. Yep. I mean, if you look at Matu's assists in that game, like even at the halfway point, he was like 2 kills, like 7 deaths, and like only 10 assists. And you'd expect Veno getting all these ults off, he'd have a load of assists, but the pipe just meant, nope, not really doing much here. It was very tough. I thought the Veno pick maybe, there's too much magic damage maybe stacked up.
It was also very early Veno pick, so they could prepare for it very well.
Exactly.
Second pick Veno.
I mean, like Yanni said, they need to pick a hero that is going to go pipe.
Yes,
and will just stop this Veno from really being a factor.
And I think first 2 picking that Rubik was perfect. Like sure, Pi, you can say died a million times, whatnot. He has that no field. It definitely had a big factor inside of those team fights.
Yep.
So looking forward to the second game.
Yep.
What kind of adjustments need to be made? Because, okay, you know, Fnatic, they ended up winning, but it was an hour-long game. This was not going as fast as maybe they were hoping it was.
For me, I think this was pretty even draft. I think this one could have gone either way. It was a lot depending just on the plays in the middle game and some item choices. I saw Liquid, they picked up a butterfly on the OD and a butterfly on the Tiny, where I felt like maybe a refresher on the OD could have been huge there too for the double hex, double sanities. Just some small little mistakes adding up when you're playing without like your main, like Kuro's playing the carry, so it's a little bit different, but we'll see if they can make those adjustments. Fnatic were on point this game.
That reminds me, with this hero, with Kuroki playing the OD, he has now got 108 heroes played in professional Dota 2. There's only 6 that he has not played.
So it's like Meepo, Broodmother.
Meepo, Broodmother. I know all of them, but I forgot.
Bristleback was one.
I'm totally guessing.
Bristleback was one as well, yeah.
He's played Huskar, I know.
I left my list in the green room.
I'm pretty sure he played Huskar when he was on.
He has played Huskar.
Did you say Broodmother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a list.
I mean, isn't it like Willow?
No, but they are I think he played. No, I don't think it's Willow. Willow was not on the list, I think.
Willow's not. Okay. I mean, I know he's played.
I mentioned them to Ted. I forgot them.
Okay, whatever. Well,
and I left my list behind. So
either way, got a draft, right?
We do have a draft, indeed. We have the AO ban as well as the Tiny, the Chen, and the Disruptor.
I think the Tiny ban is appropriate, though. After that performance by My Control, sure, they ended up losing the game, but he was devastating. He caught Envy.
God, he killed him so many times.
So many times.
It felt like everyone's farming, but it's just all these pickoffs. Pi's getting picked off. GH got picked off a lot in that game. Envy got picked off a lot in that game.
It was, at some points in the game, it was still questionable to think, like, oh yeah, they picked Weaver into Tiny. It's pretty rough.
Did we know what happened with the selection priority? Because last game, Fnatic was first pick Dire, right? And now they're first pick Radiant.
I do not know what happened with the selection priority.
Okay, I was just curious. But AA is left. There it is. Oh, Heen's got his best hero.
Heen hero.
Still a very early Venomancer though. So you get a Rubik, you get the shield already.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to bait the...
Or maybe Underlord early. I mean, I would imagine that they would ban out Underlord.
I think there's some replacements, right? You still want to get a pipe carrier, especially versus this lineup for Fnatic, but they've got their Sanking. We've seen how clutch DJ has been on this hero in particular. But the AA and Veno makes it a lot more lethal because you actually, in fact, do make...
Playing against Team Liquid, you do not ban out Ancient Apparition.
I saw people writing Han for the nickname for Heen because he's playing AA every game, so H-A-A-N. I thought that was kind of cute.
Nice.
Han.
Yeah.
Hashtag Han.
So let's see. Do they take that Rubik? That is what we're wondering here.
Team Liquid's turn to bat.
And they go for... Wait, I heard a hero.
Abaddon.
Yeah, Abba was picked up.
It just happened to...
Yeah, we don't see it over there.
It's Abaddon.
It's Abaddon.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it. We can see it.
For those of you watching at home, it's Abaddon.
It is.
It's Abaddon. Oh, I don't see the timers go. I think we're stuck.
Yeah, I think our...
Okay, we'll fill you in.
Yes, please.
There's been a Death Prophet ban by Team Liquid.
So Abba can be... you can go for some type of build that can do okay with it. I don't know if... I guess you could still go the pipe in theory, but more than likely just like Dominator and stuff like that. Shield's going to be real nice for Sveno to remove all that poison.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
the next ban coming out from Fnatic.
Interesting. They ban out Death Prophet even when they have AA, right?
Remaining.
That's some respect. I guess just because the ABBA, you can actually prevent a lot of that like kill threshold.
Yeah, and they banned Enchantress. Oh, you can see the screen now.
I can see the
Yeah,
screen now.
can see
Yeah,
it, right,
they switched it.
We've switched to regs.
Okay. I fixed it.
10 seconds remaining.
We do like to see the players, so
Yeah, this time
I'm happy for that.
I think they could consider banning out that PL this time on Liquid. Because last time we were mentioning it a bunch, but they did have the Sanking, which was kind of dissuading Fnatic from picking it, I feel. But this game, I think the PL could be a definite pick versus that Venomancer.
So far,
They banned Viper.
sort of. I'm trying to think what hero they're going to get on GH here. Because I'm assuming it's going to be Matu on the Venom, right?
Yeah. More than likely. I mean, I don't think I've seen. Actually, I mean, I've seen My Control play that, like the switch up that they do sometimes with Matu.
Viper ban. Old
Yeah.
greens. And there's the last ban. It's a Rubik from Fnatic themselves.
I guess because Liquid has the pick priority, because they have the pick first, and they have Fnatic has Sanking, so it would have been pretty good. And it's like, you know, classic pairing, AA, Rubik.
And the fact that they didn't ban it kind of hints that they might want to pick it up as well, I guess.
All right. Spirit, maybe?
Yeah, we need a support. Would you pick up your
They want someone with Disable.
GH hero now?
Yeah, they want someone with Disable and Catch, so it will be that Earth Spirit, yeah. So, Earth Spirit AA, pretty damn strong.
You like the opening?
A lot of magic damage, a lot of team fight coming out already from Liquid.
But Abaddon is going to be able to pipe, right?
Yeah. I mean, he might build a pipe. I would think, especially when you see the Earth Spirit, he would.
10 seconds remaining.
The shield's quite nice, but now that you have a way to kind of, you know, stop that ABBA from helping his teammates with the silence from Earth Spirit.
The thing is, the Abaddon isn't going to
itemize.
farm the pipe as quickly as Underlord did.
No,
Like,
you don't farm
Underlord's
nearly as fast.
Always going to get it much quicker. So Abaddon's going to be, it's going to be a little slower. And I think if Liquid can get enough out of these heroes before that pipe comes out, then that could make a big difference. Beautiful eyes. He's got beautiful eyes.
I was admiring his eyebrows.
He
does have nice eyebrows.
He has great eyebrows.
He has great eyebrows.
Just
a beautiful, beautiful human being,
people,
honestly.
Swedes, honestly. I'm not just saying that because I'm here. Love you, Sweden. Love you so much.
Don't cry. Visage. We've seen an Abed Visage earlier this tournament.
Cool.
We've also seen a Paladai Visage earlier this tournament.
We have, so I guess that's a bit of a flex pick.
Yes.
A flex pick.
Yes.
We do like the flex.
I know you like to call it a flex pick.
But
like, here, Yanni,
how would you like to call it?
Is it a flex like it's flexible or flex like
both?
Like you're flexing?
It's both.
It's both?
Yeah.
Sick.
How would you?
That makes you
what would
happy,
you
right?
call it then?
A versatile pick.
Apparently that's how I speak, so sure.
Versatile.
A versatile pick.
How would you say versatile?
Versatile.
Yeah, so exactly the same way.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say like versatile. Oh, it's profit.
That's My Control.
That is a My Control Prophet, and My Control Prophet is known to take over the game, so that's a scary one.
Yeah.
How are you going to counter push? How are you going to deal with him?
Look at the global too, right? AA plus Nature's Prophet.
Oh, baby.
That'd be nice.
Get Spectre. Last pick Spectre.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Spectre. Does Kuro play Spectre?
Oh, was that one of his heroes?
Was that one of them? Because that could actually be what they could look for right here.
Like I said, I forgot my
I'm
list.
feeling like Kuro's going to play some 100 hero here.
Spectre, the global.
Yeah.
He's got that list in front of him. It's like, oh.
So Nature's Prophet, it's pretty hard to catch this hero with what they've got so far, and he can put a lot of pressure onto that safe lane with the Treants, because these heroes don't deal with it right now. The supports, if it is Sanking Visage supports, they don't deal with Treants. We don't know where the Visage is just yet, but...
Well, it's a flex pick, Giannis. So
Thank you, Ted.
Of course we don't know.
But how would you normally deal with the Nature's Prophet? Ooh, Timberstar, that's a nice
You cut his trees down. That's what you do.
Oh, so that's a hood builder too.
Yeah.
I like the way two of these heroes are heroes that Kuro's running the tournament. That they're just running back at him, right? Didn't he play Visage earlier? And he definitely played Timber.
He did.
Making Timber into all this magic damage, but in particular the AA too, is a bit concerning because they can counteract that. But it is a lot relying on the Earth Spirit lockdown. They don't have anything else to control this Timber.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yet.
If you sprout him and he tries to Timber Chain, he has to bzzz, and then Timber Chain.
Yeah.
You can get an organ. You can get an orchid.
Yeah, and more than likely we'll see the Nature's Prophet get an Orchid this game.
Yeah. Who's playing the Timbersaw?
I reckon.
Abed, Universe?
I reckon probably.
I think Universe is playing the Abba.
Probably
I think
Abed.
probably Abed on that Timber.
Like mid Timber, Pi Visage.
Pi Visage.
DJ Sand King, and then MV.
Envy Timber can work out.
This looks like a.
Turn to ban.
Weaver ban.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty good Razor game actually for Liquid. Really good versus Timber. You're always gonna get links on the Abba as well in the fights.
Can't he just Timbers chain away from the link?
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna link the Timber, but.
Why is Razor good against the Timbersaw then?
You build up a lot of damage. Like you're always gonna, if you're near him, you're gonna get your ulti to proc that minus armor. And versus like Abba, the lane, I think in particular, if they have that Razor versus Abba lane, Razor gets a lot of farm.
Okay.
But I think maybe that hero could just get bursted.
Fnatic's turn to
Luna.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
So I mean, Liquid has the very last pick too, so they have that going for them. So they're gonna find out where these lanes are in particular.
seconds remaining.
We are still here.
We are still here. We are just.
Yeah. I was just listening to what the players thought. I heard Fnatic talking about the Razor that Liquid might pick actually.
Well, Fnatic has to pick first.
Yeah, they do. I feel like they need some catch, right? Timber, Abba don't really catch heroes that well.
They only have the Sand King and the Visage Bird just to really catch someone.
Well, on Liquid they only really have the Earth Spirit, so both sides kind of lacking that.
Is there an Envy hero that can catch some people?
Anti-Mage.
God, I hate that hero.
Just say there.
Oh,
Lycan.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Lycan? Was that G8?
A bit surprised.
He was disgusted.
We mentioned something in the last draft, right? Fnatic always tries to have that Roche securing. I think that's what that pick is, right?
They fucking love Roche. Like,
they really do.
They are obsessed with that guy.
And it's a way to take buildings, because Timbersaw, one of the big things that you lack is killing them.
All right, what's Kuro gonna play?
I think it's gonna be Spectre. That's just my gut.
Do you want them to have a Roshan hero instead as well?
I'm not too sure actually. Now Razor looks a lot worse.
I think what you've got actually as Liquid is, you know Fnatic are going to go for it. So you just Ice Blast it, Veno ult it, roll in, Nature's Prophet ult, and just kill them if they go for Roche. I feel like Fnatic actually use Roche fights as a way to guarantee that they get to fight the enemy. They don't have to chase them around. They're just like, well, we'll get them all in a pit, and then we'll fight them in there. It's like you can force an engagement. They have to come and fight you.
Man, I almost want to say Sven, but that hero has been like untouched forever. But traditionally, it can be pretty good versus
Something got my control just real excited just now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure what they're gonna draft here actually. I love this.
It's good we don't have microphones on them because the profanity filter would beep all the time.
Yeah.
Sniper.
They still have 20 seconds to think about what they are doing. In the meantime, by the way, Fnatic is brainstorming lanes and how they want the lanes to match up.
Carry Tusk. Carry Tide. Help me here. Come on, Liquid.
Not too sure what they're going to pick, honestly.
Well, he's got to pick soon. It's Hug now.
All right.
Hug now, okay.
Hug now.
Interesting.
Oh, that looks kind of hard for Timbersaw. That looks real hard for Timbersaw, actually.
That is a lot of magic damage. But I think their lack of catch is seriously going to be a problem. I think Envy's going to take all their buildings when they're looking the other way.
Okay.
You guys, I'm going to ask the question.
What question's that?
Who is going to win game 2? Fug goes first.
I'm going to go with Liquid here again. I mean, they've got Heen on the AA, right? How can I not choose them?
This is true. 100% win rate here at Corsair DreamLeague Season 9.
Ted sounded like he liked Fanatics.
Fnatic.
Damn, he's going against me. All right, nice.
Fnatic.
We got a split.
I like it, though, that there's a split.
I like it.
Game 2, are we going to see Fnatic in the grand finals, or will Liquid force out that third game? And let's head over to Capitalist and Blitz for the answer.
Fnatic do not want to be denied their opportunity to be in the grand finals against Team Secret, their first finals as a team. And all they need to do is win one of these games against Liquid. Whether it's Game 2 or Game 3, we'll have to find out, as Fnatic have certainly got themselves, I would say, something that's pretty comfortable. Eternal Envy Lycan, they've got themselves a Universe Abaddon. But it's actually Liquid who have kind of like all the heavy hitters.
They've got Pugna, AA.
No, I was thinking Mind Control, Furion. Keen Ancient Apparition. Very important.
Never lost.
Win rate so far.
Yeah, you fools.
Matumbamen Venomancer?
I don't know. I think Fnatic's going to do it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think Fnatic's really good right now.
I was
surprised that they lost 2-1 to Liquid in the first place.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you have no faith in them if they move on against Secret? You sounded very...
Secret is really good right now.
Sure.
Like, they are rolling. I think a lot of teams are struggling with them right now, but...
I don't know. I think Fnatic looks good enough to put up a good fight, whether it's here against Liquid or maybe even in the grand finals.
Heen, by the way, did not win MVP, you fools. I baited you. In fact, it was Kuro that won.
Yeah. Well, when you die like he does, the way he did it, it's hard not to say. Kuro is going to be playing the Pugna this time around. He's mid, matched up against Universe's Abaddon. So we are going to have very different lanes. They're not going to try and put the Abaddon against the Ancient Apparition Venomancer, which is what I thought they would have done here. They actually got their tri-lane with a Timbersaw. They're going to try and pull the wave, make it a little bit harder for this Venomancer. Roll in from GH is going to make sure that Abed takes as much damage from this as possible. In fact, he may even die here. He's got Reactive Army. He's got no way to be able to get out of this one in the Orb of Venom, plus the right clicks in from Heen. First blood already. The Ancient Apparition off to a good start.
Oof, Heen already 1-0. What a beast. Is Kuro going to be up against Universe in this mid lane? Envy, in fact, going to be against that Nature's Prophet.
And this is fine for the Lycan because of his regen, I presume?
Yeah, he doesn't really care that much.
Seems like most harassment-based lanes, Lycan just perseveres. Damn, look at Pi. Grave Chill on the Treant. They are determined to kill all of these little boys.
They got him.
They did.
Now Mind Control going to be more reluctant to summon them out, but in 1 second he should have a fresh army to work with. As Universe off to a good start already.
So we're doing the full tri-lane here from Liquid because they want to keep the Timbersaw down as much as possible, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised, though, that Fnatic just had to go for this lane configuration. I guess things are a little bit greedier, and so you can't really have Timbersaw against the Pugna. They're going to make a move for him again. GH going to whiff.
Abed does have Timber Chain. Will get some distance away from that one. Cold Feet is still on top of him, though. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go for another Timber Chain with that one. Oh, dear. Well, this is not a great showing from Abed so far. Already died twice in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, DJ was so far away. Was not in a position to help out at all.
And they just killed the wards laid down by Fnatic. They're even getting a lot of damage onto DJ Sand King. Has to Burrow Strike through. Still going to be slowed down a bit by the Orb of Venom, but it's far enough away he won't die as well.
Yeah, they're going to give up on the chase. Let him get out here as Mind Control. Some trades farm right now. Doing okay. Everyone's doing decent.
By die. He just keeps on doing it. Every single time. Grave chills the Treant and focuses it down. I'm not sure how effective this really is. I mean, Mind Control is certainly not going to be complaining, right? He's getting pretty good farm right now, 7 and 4.
Envy just continues to farm up those Treants. Now Crow taking a little bit of a lead over this Abaddon in this mid lane. But at bottom, not a whole lot of pressure coming onto Mind Control. Looks like he's pretty comfortable farming in this lane. It's like a neutral.
They really had no good lane to put against the Pugna.
No, not really.
All 3 melee heroes, they were going to be pretty susceptible to the Nether Blast.
Quite imagine Good Pugna game. But Envy's doing such a good job focusing down the treants, making sure they cannot help mind control in this lane.
Yeah, he's 20-5 right now. So he's gotten a decent amount of extra farm from mind control.
Mind control trying to do the same with the wolves.
It's going to be a battle of the summons, apparently.
Yeah, but the wolves they're fast.
Meanwhile, Abed is still level 2. Just a quick checkup on him.
I don't think... normally this is the guy that they devote so much to helping out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Abed's ever been in a position like this before.
No, he's 0-0 right now. Can you blame him, though? He's against a straight-up tri-lane, and he even gets kicked out.
No bounty rune for you, sir.
He's not going to get either of them, as the Liquid supports are going to split him. Maybe they NPTP for this. Universe is getting low.
Nope, mind control went to bottom lane. Kuro doesn't go for the blast here. DJ picked up a haste rune. He's going to try and chase him down. He needs both his supports to be able to TP in. Burrow Strike going to stall him up, but now the roll in comes out from GH. Ready to go with the kick if necessary. DJ tries to get away. The kick nails him, but the cold feet. It's not quite enough to be able to get that kill. Now Universe with no aphotic shield being chased down underneath the tower with the blast. That's going to be enough. Great turnaround there from Liquid. A roll in.
Abed is trying to participate right now.
Get him, Abed. Level 2 Timbersaw ganking mid, as you can imagine. Not real successful.
He wanted something out of that. He's so frustrated in this top lane right now.
I mean, what do they do? Do they switch lanes at all?
I don't know. He's trying to neutral right now.
Well, that's not going to go real well.
That is not the position that Timbersaw wants to be in.
No.
But he does farm. He's level 3. A much better position than he was 2 seconds ago.
He's got a Quelling Blade queued up.
This is the life, huh?
Universe. Not going to be ganked this time around. Mind Control going to be targeted here by the Grave Chill. Again.
You can make this move if there's nobody up at top, which is exactly why Liquid went for it again.
Yeah.
Because they realize, like, Abed will not go up the top.
DJ going to catch Mind Control here. The supports. Oh, he actually pushed him out of the treant. Mind Control getting body blocked up by Pylite Dive, but now Heen is here. He's going to roll into Pylite Dive. Managed to get the cold feet rock onto him. Nice double stun. Eternal Envy going to be slowed down now by the Chilling Touch, and he's going to fall as well. DJ, in fact, they've got the Sentry out. He's got a Burrow Strike away from this. Again, the 2 Liquid supports. Right place, right time, every single time.
Yeah, and Heen already up to a killing spree. Heen AA, the dream lives on. They're already up to 3k gold at just 6 minutes in. This Timber continues to not really get anything, trying to live off bounty runes right now.
Yeah, he's actually not in lane against the Venomancer, even though it's a 1v1 because he's so underleveled, he can't actually stay there.
Fnatic, after a very solid game 1, up to a much worse start in game number 2. Everybody right now from Liquid is thriving. If we look at the CS charts, only Envy breaks up that cluster of Liquid heroes. A large portion of those were the treants. They're going to make a move again onto Envy.
Nice land there. They're going to see the Cold Feet can proc here with a Chilling Touch, trying to slow him down as much as possible. GH takes a big hit. Burrow Strike actually going to block him out inside the trees. He's definitely dead. And Eternal Envy had easily enough HP, not only to live, now he's going to turn, trying to go for the body block with the Wolves as much as possible, but Mind Control is able to stay ahead of it.
And Envy is not an easy target to go for.
No,
with the amount of regen and HP he has, that was about as perfect of a setup as they get, too. They got the 3-man kick.
I don't think they didn't have Chilling Touch out, which is probably a big damage source from there. Oh, what a Burrow Strike inside of the roll-in, but DJ, that may not be the position you want to be. Treants actually block him out entirely. 1-7. Wow, Matama Man just goes for the dive behind the tier 1 tower. Claims Abed's life, who's level 4 right now. He is living in poverty.
Yeah, this is not... Goes without saying, this is not the kind of start that he wants. As 3 levels on this Venomancer.
All right, we're just going to go for a dive here with a big creep wave. See how this works out, though. Immediately, the Burrow Strike on a GH. He's got to find a roll out. Is going to be able to find the opening.
And Abed going to cancel his TP, head towards top. Ford is popped. That tower getting hit.
DJ gonna try and go for the aim in a rune here. GH is gonna try and challenge him for it. DJ has to Burrow Strike out.
I'd imagine that Abed just goes for the runes. And this is the life you live because you can't protect all your lanes. I think this is honestly about as expected. Like, what are you supposed to do as a Timbersaw against a Venomancer?
surely the Batten would have had a little bit better time against this. And then Timbersaw mid versus Pugna. I'm sure it's not a great matchup, but at least you get something out of lane. I don't think I've ever seen a Timbersaw sack this hard.
Yeah, this is... With Timbersaw, you need him to have a good laning phase, because this hero is predicated on the principle of snowballing.
Yeah.
Like, you just get a good start, and you just continue to go around with 20 stacks of reactive armor and just run at people. That's what Liquid did against, it was Fnatic, actually. But if you stack your Timber this hard, it's so hard for him to cover. If you recall, it was like TI6, where Moo was playing it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they made sure, no matter how the game started, Moo had the most advantageous lane, and then they would swap him over. This time around, Abed gets killed once.
He's actually so scared, even by his tier 3s. Mind Control is TPing in and seeing if he can actually get a kill on Abed. Of course, that's not going to happen, not without Mind Control's ultimate. But he can at least summon some Treants, maybe, and they can hit a tier 2 together. No, DJ is, as the Sand King, is going to position himself in front of that.
Still, Abed's life not getting any easier. He's soaking up some of this XP. Already up to level 5. Pylai Dai in a similar position.
Dude, Abed is bottom net worth right now.
Of the game, he is indeed.
Yeah.
This... it's hard to talk about it. They didn't give him any help.
Universe slowed down a bit. Nice kick in as well. Now, he does have borrowed time. They're just hoping to be able to force that out of him. Wasn't able to do so. The Aphotic Shield holds, maybe. Yeah, with the poison. They actually do manage to get it. Ooh, bottom lane. Pylai Dai with his level 6. Going to challenge Heen early, but Mind Control is already TP'd in. They're going to try and trade this out. Heen's definitely dead, but maybe Pylai Dai will still fall with a chilling touch. He will. Oh, Burrow Strike, the Centaur stun as well. Nice double stun, Matumba Man. Enough time to be able to get off all of his sticky, icky poison. Eternal Envy is going to be able to run down Matumba Man, but maybe the poison can finish off the Sand King. Doesn't look like it's nearly enough, though.
Like in one of the better counters to this Venomancer, high amount of HP regen. You just get on top of him, nothing slows you. You don't really care too much. We see it there. A very big pickup for Envy. He needed something like that, and that was a top net worth hero on the side of Liquid. So no joke of a kill. But now they're going to make their way down towards bottom. The tower getting lower. The catapult is going to fall. Pylai Dai going to hold here.
Scouting him out. Oh, nice. Drop in with a familiar, canceling the rollout of the Earth Spirit.
Good timing. Very well done by Pylai Dai.
And they need these kind of pickoffs because you can see Abed is still suffering, but on top of that, Liquid is just taking a lot of map control. Thanks to Matumba Man's Venomancer and Kuro's Pugna. They've taken 2 tier 1 towers so far, and Mind Control has been pretty close to pushing out that safe lane tower as well. Universe, jeez. That was a lot more damage than I expected.
Early mech, by the way, on the side of Liquid. They want to end this game early.
Yeah. As they should, right? Like, you don't really have any good deep push on the side of Fnatic. Especially with the Timbersaw being so low.
Abed living.
Oh, Ice Blast gonna come in, nails 2. Pylai Dai, he's definitely gonna take out. DJ may be the next target. Mind Control's trying to run himself away from the familiars right now. DJ underneath the tier 1 tower, takes Cold Feet. Will not die from the urn, and Mind Control did manage to get away with Furion.
Yeah, barely doesn't take out. Envy continues to farm up the jungle, playing very safe in this game, trying to give his supports a little bit more to work with here. Is Kuroki gonna run into Eternal Envy? Nice stun.
10 seconds until the next shapeshift is up, and with an Arcane Rune, may not be a bad choice to go for a kill. Maybe on Heen, gonna go for the TP out, and will be barely ahead of GH. He did have a boulder, and he did have to kick up. Doesn't try, though.
They're gonna make their way bottom, though.
Yeah, they're just gonna force this tower.
I like that Envy win for that, though. Arcane Rune Pugna is hard to deal with.
Yeah, certainly.
That speeds things up quite a bit.
Matumba Man trying to catch Abed again in that top lane, trying to push him out of this lane entirely. Abed, meanwhile, just playing this kind of dancing game where he's just trying to get as much CS before he's forced out. So we've taken the final tier 1 tower for Liquid. They may just keep pushing. Eternal Envy is going to pop his shapeshift. What is he going for here? He's going to try and go into the jungle. He is going to be able to kill Heen pretty easily here as long as he keeps the Centaur on top of him. Eternal Envy runs out of the Cold Feet. Heen is going to be left to die. The rest of Liquid not try and protect their hard 5 position coach.
Nice move by Envy. Much better game number 2 so far. Doing a good job of keeping up. A large part of this net worth difference is going to come in the form of the towers.
Yeah, now that Abed does have the higher levels of reactive armor, he can deal with a Venomancer push all right.
Look at this. They might even find Matuma Man here.
Yeah, this is a great pickup if they can get it. Fnatic, though, they think he's actually farming more defensively.
Oh, if they could find this kill.
He's going to show himself, maybe, on Abed.
They could get the wraparound here.
He shows himself
really
on
far
Abed,
apart right now.
Big.
They
see him? All right, he's going to go for the kill on Abed, or at least slowing him down, and now here comes that wrap. Matamba Man, he's running to the right side, though. He's actually kind of staying ahead of this until the Burrow Strike lands at the center. Out, Chakram, that's going to be a complete miss, but still, Matamba Man, even with the extra bit of heals, should be able to chase him away. Hood of Defiance helps him out, but not against the pure damage from the Timbersaw. Familiar down, both of them. 200 gold for Kuro.
And from Liquid, you'd really like to see them kind of group up.
GH operating just with no experience whatsoever, just trying to enable his cores around the map. And it is so many times forcing Fnatic heroes away from these pushes.
Yeah, he's level 4 though. Let's calm down here. It's 14 minutes. This guy is still only level 4, getting doubled up by Pylite Die.
Yeah, that's my point. He's like, I don't need levels.
He needs some levels.
He's just running around. He's like, as long as I can stun somebody.
Level
for
4
the Pugna.
It might not matter though. They are all formed up. You see the brown dot on the map. That is the Venomancer hitting bottom 2 to try to connect for the rest of his team. Universe playing the same role as he did with his Pit Lord.
But he does not have borrowed time, so he really can't stand in front of these pushes very easily. Kuro's going to be the target, though, with a Shapeshift coming out. Ice Blast does land on Eternal Envy, but that is it. Kuro protecting himself with the Decrepify. Now a Sprout onto Eternal Envy. Takes a bit of damage, has to run himself away. DJ, nice Burrow Strike in, but it's going to be his life. At the cost of that one, Abed jumps in with a nice Chakram, but Kuro is still the target. They need to be able to get on top of another Timber Chain through. Sprout protecting him, managed to get off a good blast, and finally Abed does manage to bring him down. Borrowed time will keep Universe alive for the time being, but Pylite Die will die to the poison of Matamba Man. Heen out in the middle of nowhere trying to get the kill on Universe right now. The roll-in from GH is going to be able to land onto the Timbersaw, but it's a kill onto Universe that they really want, and they'll really have it. Liquid do manage to win that engagement, even as Fnatic push out with Eternal Envy, trying to cut the creep wave right now to slow down this push. But it is still a giant creep wave with a Siege Wagon knocking on a tier 3.
And Envy just ran circles in that fight, trying to soak up as much attention as possible. Goes for the creep dive. Like it is going to slow down Liquid by a little bit. They're going to pop the fort though, and DJ's in this mid lane.
He's feeling like he can't really do a whole lot about this push. Just wants to try and work on his Blink Dagger, but his team kind of needs him right now.
They're trying to clear the creeps right now.
Finally, some of the Treants are running out. There's still going to be that Siege Wagon up, and it looks like this tier 3 should drop. Now Kuro's here as well to ensure it. Blast goes out, it's already
dead.
Gotta
protect this wagon if they want to keep going for the high ground here. 16 minutes in, the tier 3 down.
They're really going to keep going for it here, trying to get the kill on the Familiars. They're able to get back to the high ground. And Siege Wagon is still alive. Blast
he completely dealt with this wave. And he's going to get the one after that too.
Heen in some trouble though. A big hit from the Visage, not quite enough damage though. Matamba Man trying to kill these Familiars. The stun comes out, not in time. They've already dropped down and healed up.
He's trying so hard to kill it.
It is taking so long, but finally it is dead, and that should kill Liquid's push. They try and get a little bit more blast damage as the backdoor protection hasn't gone up just yet. They've gotten the slow onto Pylite Die with the Ice Blast over the top. Pylite Die clipped by it a little bit with the Decrepify on him as well. Cold V ticking, but an Aphotic Shield will keep him alive. Now the Epicenter in for the long run. DJ managed to catch the Matamba Man Venomance. They've blown him up. Heen will be able to TP out ahead of the Familiars, but Kuro's not going to be as lucky. They've already got the chain through. Abed just wants to be able to kill this Pugna once again. Decrepify, but the Familiars will stop his TP out. Liquid lose 2 before the rest can retreat.
That's so well done by Envy. He was patient that entire time. He knew that the rest of his team would hold. Abed he kept chucking that disc repeatedly at that Siege Wagon until it goes down. And Envy comes in, runs in at them. And although it says that he is third in net worth, again, a lot of that being the tower differential, he is quite farmed right now.
Felt like kind of an unnecessary move from Liquid to try and go for racks that early. I thought when they had tier 3, they were going to back it out. Good stun from GH, but still will not be able to get the distance to be able to roll out of this one. DJ will stand in front of him. But Matumba, man, he's looking for a return kill. That's going to be on DJ, trying to slow him down. Managed to get the Sandstorm out, though. That's going to protect him for the time being. Universe is instead going to be a switch of targets. But Mind Control's got to be careful against these familiars. Goes for the Shadowblade Invis. Still targeting Universe. Managed to get the Trout onto him, but Pylai Die is still a big target as well. With the familiars, he's still trying to fight back. Managed to create enough space for Universe to be able to get out, but he will lose his life instead. Universe barely gets off the Aphotic Shield in time. Ancient Apparition will not be able to cut him off.
And there's a ping onto him. Looked like for a second Mind Control wanted to go for the TP, but will not follow that up as Abed invis up. Gonna just try to cut this wave repeatedly, slow things down. That bottom wave, NB has dragged it over. And Abed is kind of catching up, believe it or not. Although he might just get caught right here.
Oh, that is not a good position to be in, but they've already used the stun, so Abed can just TP away.
Nice TP. They're going to lose the top tier 2 tower and maybe even the shrine. The objective is clear for Liquid. Try to end the game pre-30 minutes. And for Fnatic, it's just hold, hold, hold.
Well, Fnatic, they're getting close to holding long enough. They've almost got Necronomicon 3. That's a huge upgrade, especially against the Decrepify of the Pugna.
And they're having a hard time dealing with Envy to begin with. Yeah. But Liquid is trying to build up as much gold as possible. Trying to grab both shrines. And maybe go for a Roshan.
If Abed can actually finish up the Yule Scepter to protect him against a lot of this magic damage, especially the life drain, something to be able to break that. But all their lanes are being shoved in non-stop by Mind Control's Furion. He's quite the heavy hitter as well. He's got Shadowblade, Medallion of Courage, as well as Drums.
Dealing with all 3 lanes right now.
So he could actually have a Silver Edge real quickly, and then Abed's going to be back in the same territory he was before.
It's nice against the Abaddon too. You get the Orchid. You can disable the passive.
Yeah. Shapeshift gonna go out. They're just gonna go for the easy kill on Matumba, man. They're gonna be able to get all the stuns on him. Nothing goes out. No Nova, no Gale. And now the rest of Liquid.
Envy, he's on the hunt right now.
Oh, nice dodge of the stun with just his hero, though. He's gonna try and go for the kill on Heen. Looks like a sprout out. Ancient Apparition Ice Blast is gonna completely whiff out there. Now the Necronomicon's gonna try and run him down. Manage to get the Purge out. Goes for a smoke play. There was no hero nearby, so they're gonna be losing vision of that one. GH. Now with no Shapeshift on Eternal Envy, he thought he was gonna go for a kill maybe, but instead it's just the Necronomicon familiars they're gonna clean up.
That was a buyback though from Matumba, man. They're hard committing for this now.
I mean, no Shapeshift, that is like 90% of Fnatic's team fight. They're gonna be real hard pressed to defend this next push.
This is feeling all-in-ish from Liquid. Their
really is.
Gold lead is rapidly going away. Abed has done such a good job of catching up. He's created his own space. Now he's on a killing spree. Started the game 0-3. The XP difference heavily in favor of Fnatic. The 5-man from Liquid.
The range rack still severely damaged to the melee racks as regen back up to full. Life drain. That's going to be stopped by the familiars, and good track him over the top. Here comes DJ with the epicenter, looking to be able to blow up Curl, and he just might be able to have it too. The Met goes off, they manage to get some heal off. No, Abed almost got it with a Whirling Blade, they managed to get it with a Abyss Coil. Now the Ice Blast. Yule Scepter buys him a little bit of time, but they should be able to get the magic damage out, especially with Matumba, man, throwing down that Nova. Universe pops his borrowed time. Meanwhile, the Treants are actually doing a lot of damage to the melee racks. They've got to be able to deal with that as well as the heroes. Universe trying to run back, but is going to be stopped out by GH. Familiars buys him a little bit of space, gets off an Aphotic Shield, still dead. Double kill from Matumba, man. Melee racks will fall now, and Pugna, he's bought back as well. Looking to be able to chase down Pylai Die underneath these tier 4s. What a kick! Right as DJ came in, still managed to get off the Burrow Strike onto 2. Pylai Die turns, fights Matumba, man, knowing that he's going to be dying from this poison. Kuro's now here, but Envy is going to be able to take down at least a Venomous Burrow. Fights this out with the Life Drain. DJ has a Burrow Strike, holding on to it for the time being, waiting for the retreat. Man, gets a 2-man Burrow Strike. Nice setup for Eternal Envy to be able to finish off at least one of these kills, and now looks for more. The Familiar's coming in, ready to go with the drop. One on Mind Control. A second one falls, hits GH in the side lane as well. Triple kill for Envy. GH rolls over the cliff. Might be able to escape, but DJ still managed to get him with a Blink Dagger. kick away, TP out, Ice Blast coming in. Eternal Envy managed to get the Ultra kill, and DJ dodges the Ice Blast. So Heen, he's going to be next up on the list. He's actually got a Hurl Boulder coming his way. The Familiars are on their way as well. This is going to be a total wipe. Rampage! Rampage for Envy, set up in a lot of ways by DJ Sand King.
And Envy haters might have been rejoicing last game, but this game around, Envy has done above and beyond for his team. Gets the Rampage, and even though Liquid has racks and they have the gold lead,
there is no way
that they are in the lead in this game anymore.
They've blown 2 buybacks, are going to lose Roshan here. Envy is now top net worth. And Fnatic, they've pretty much been behind this entire game, but they will finally claim the network lead.
Yeah, they committed so many buybacks to that
GH is going to be caught as well. The Familiar's ready to go with a drop. GH does get a little bit of distance though, thanks to Matumba Man. He's going to scare back some of the Fnatic members. Abed slowed down to a crawl here, unable to get off a Timber Chain. And he's not going to have very long distance ones either. Fortunately, Universe is here though with the Aphotic Shield, and Abed is tanky enough. Not really scared of him.
This shield does so much work in this game. It counters so many things that Liquid have. Cold
DJ runs into Kuro, instantly gets off the Sandstorm. Blast's going to go down. Here comes the
again.
Shapeshift. They're going to be able to get the stun. No Decrepify here, not going to be fast enough. The Necronomicon will instantly perch that one out, and Kuro is dead. Mind Control TP's out just ahead of DJ, who is going fishing for an extra kill. And he uses that Shapeshift to take a tier 1 tower as well. Envy, full efficiency right now, and he's going to get a BKB.
Now they're up 2K. Look at that graph. At one point looked like it was going to be up to 10K. And the team with the racks is losing pretty hard right now. Liquid, they committed so many buybacks to that bottom push. They were down there as 5 heroes for such a long time that nobody was really getting XP. And now Cap, now you really want XP on this Earth Spirit.
Yeah, you probably do. Especially when you're being out-leveled by Pylite Die. You know you got a problem. A roll in, Ice Blast, looking to be able to take out the support instantly, but Universe is here to help protect him as long as possible. Not able to get off a Mistcoil. Now he has to use the Aphotic Shield on himself. He does have a borrow time as well as an Aegis, so this is a tough kill for Liquid to try and chase down, but they're still going to go for it anyway. Borrow time finally goes out. Kuro slows him down with the Decrepify.
They're going to commit for this.
They are determined to bring him down, but Envy is still lurking in the wings. 5 seconds till Shapeshift is backed up, so they've taken out the Aegis. GH dropped perilously low against Abed, who's now trying to take on Kuro as well. Another blast goes out. Aphotic Shield
got a DD.
Onto Kuro. Here comes DJ with the Epicenter out, but he has no mana for the Bro Strike, so he couldn't stop Kuro, but it doesn't matter. They managed to get the kill anyway with double damage onto Envy. He's going to finish up all of these heroes. 1, 2, 3. Beyond godlike for Envy so far, and he looks for more. GH goes for the TP out. Nice roll away. At least he'll survive. Mind Control may not be as lucky. Yep, he's dead. That's 4. I'm tempted to say Liquid, they may just lose. Like another team fight like that, and I think Envy and the rest of Fnatic are just going to roll over them.
Yeah, Liquid still trying to hold on. And they look at that bottom racks, say maybe there's some hope in this, but their all-in push lineup looked really cool at first.
And then everything went wrong.
Yeah, they just couldn't really hit their timing.
I mean, every single time they try to force something, they take a tier 3, they try and push for more, that goes terribly wrong. They try and buy back and go for the push once again. Yeah. That goes wrong. When they try here to be able to take out an Abaddon with an Aegis.
Yeah. When Matu got caught that time when he was trying to connect to the rest of his team, that was the best play that Fnatic made to make this game like very all-in-y. Because Liquid didn't want to back at that point. They had 4 heroes committed at bottom. Right. Like, we can't just wait for him to come back, just buy back. Then their Pugna dies. He's put in a similar position. At that point, it's less of a push and more of an all-in. Fnatic, they're rolling right now. Not nearly looking as hard as last game.
This feels like the definition of one of those YOLO smokes. 4-man out. There's not any big objectives for them to take unless they can somehow go straight for the top lane. DJ just revealed himself. The smoke is still up for Liquid. They still have the advantage of surprise. DJ does have a BKB though. Hit by the stun. Ice Blast. Whoa, that's gonna miss. Heen triggered that one a little bit too quickly, but I don't think it mattered. DJ had a BKB anyway.
All heroes smoked up. Maybe they try to transition this into a push.
Yeah, well.
What else do you do?
They've been singing the same song this entire game. Of course, Liquid's going to go for the high ground here.
Birds are going to take mid. The wraparound from Envy once again. He's going to get spotted, though, by the Venom ward. Not sure if he cares too much. Going to pop the Shapeshift.
Coming in from behind. He's going to go for Matumba Man with his BKB. Now, Matumba Man is decently tanky. Managed to get the Centaur stun on the top of him. Tekrefly is going to be able to buy a little bit of time, but again, there's the Purge.
He's in here alone.
And he managed to get the crit out. Already, the Matumba Man, big hero down, and that means there's no team fight for Liquid. Another Ice Blast miss. Eternal Envy able to dodge that one. Kuro with the Familiars on top of him. Can't really go for any sort of life drain, so he is just dead as well. And GH, no rollout this time around, my friend. A Yule Scepter will stop that. 4 dead again from Liquid. Every single time they go for this all-in push, they are beaten back. Eternal Envy's Lycan has carried Fnatic through this troublesome time and looking good to be able to close out this series 2-0.
He is so confident that they can't do anything about him. He doesn't even wait for the rest of his team. He pops the BKB in his shapeshift. His team is not really that close to him. He's like, I will go in 1-on-5. He picks up 2 kills by himself. The rest of Fnatic rolls up as a squad.
I mean, if he kills the Venomancer, then Liquid pretty much have no damage. So
and win probability just now starting to tick up. It said 75%, but I did not think that was accurate.
Eternal Envy, another shapeshift already up. Just gonna focus on objectives. Can't go for a second later Rax. Tier 2s are still up. Envy's actually gonna go for Heen. Oh no, he's trying to get an exit out kill. See if he can get with at least the Necronomicons. May have caught himself in a nasty position. He always has the BKB to be able to fall back on. Wasn't even needed though. Mind Control, you really gonna complete this one? Yep, instantly Shadow Blades. They don't have any counter vision, so maybe he can at least catch the Timber Saw, but he has Lotus Orb to take off the silence and instantly cuts down the Sprout.
It's very problematic right now where they just don't have stuns. Yeah, they have 1 stun. I don't know how you solve that problem. Hexes?
Not really for the shapeshift anyway. Nice kick from GH. Well, that's a pickoff. Not sure if it's enough of a pickoff for Liquid to do anything with it. But seeing as Liquid has already made enough all-ins, what's one more play, right?
Yeah, looks like they're going to go for it again. They don't really have... they don't have anything else to do at this point.
GJ is level 20. So this Epicenter actually hurts real bad. Taking the tier 2, they spotted Eternal Envy. He's going to be forcing the shapeshift. Now Bro Strike, good force staff usage, trying to get Kuro away from this Hound. As he's looking to be able to close the distance with Kuro, slows him down. Man,
giant crab
out there's a very easy kill. Mind Control blocks out the path with the Sprout. That's good usage there. As long as they only lose Kuro, this is not the worst thing in the world for Liquid. But it's very hard to be able to disengage. GH goes for a TP out. He's going to be okay. Matumba Man's going to be the one who's caught. Force Staff into low ground. Eternal Envy no longer having a shapeshift. Can't really keep up.
DJ with the BKB is so funny. You don't expect it out of the 4-position Sand King.
No.
There's this golden crab that rocks around, and nobody on Liquid
okay,
can do anything.
Mind Control just found a pickoff on Pylai Die.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, they keep finding Pylai Die because it's Pylai Die, but what do you transition it into at this point?
Yeah. Well, Kuro's up in 5 seconds.
The seeds of fortune.
An invisible Sand King. Is he going to try and hide? Go for the Epicenter play and blow up Mind Control? What a beautiful play. DJ, you kill. Sneaky devil, you.
Everybody from Fnatic tried to claim that.
Yeah, they did.
Not today, guys.
Just let DJ have it, guys. He's done enough work for you in this series, that's for sure.
Yes, I think Envy deserves likely the MVP of this game, but I think that DJ was probably the MVP of this series.
Yeah.
That being said, there's absolutely no way he's winning. I've accepted that. That's okay.
You almost have an Octarine core on Envy. Shapeshifts all day. He's just trying to make sure that Liquid have... When shapeshifts up, they pretty much automatically lose the fight. So as long as there's no window for Liquid to take advantage of, there's no real way for them to come back and take a second lane of racks. Now Liquid, they may just be stuck inside their base and have to play the long game. Which I'm not sure how you do with the 15,000 gold advantage to Fnatic.
Especially when you can't fight.
And the lead's going to grow too, because there's actually so many towers still left on the map.
Yes, now this is Fnatic fighting back saying, revenge tour. These towers are now ours. Had to wait a little bit to take them, but they are going to bounce back now. And look at Abed. He had maybe one of the worst starts we've seen.
That is definitely the worst start that I've ever seen from a Timbersaw in a pro game.
He had the lowest net worth at like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And now he's second overall in the game.
What a recovery.
It's well played by everybody on Fnatic so far. And Liquid, it feels as though we're kind of marching towards like a somewhat inevitable stance.
Yeah. For sure.
And we'll see. I've seen some crazy things.
Maybe Liquid can do some sort of magical base defense.
I am loath to count out Liquid or Fnatic from losing.
I was about to say, are you really counting out Liquid, or is it you not counting out Eternal Envy?
I don't, it's not just Envy, come on. It's like a, it's always a group effort.
That is true.
Losses are a group effort.
But the thing is this storyline follows Envy's teams no matter where he goes.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. But, oh.
Mind control in big time trouble to DJ with a BKB and an epicenter. He'll find that kill. GH. Oh no, a Yule Scepter is going to be able to stop him. He'll catch an extra kill and set up for a tier 2 tower push as well. Matamba Man, what are you doing down on low ground? Get to the base. Double buybacks from Liquid.
Just trying to stem the tide, but now it's up to 20k gold.
I bet playing Furion feels a lot better with this buyback change.
You don't really care that much. You just go back to hitting creeps. That's the life you live.
Yeah. So there's no buyback penalty for you immediately farming again. Side device, another disable for Abed, and he's level 23.
The items are flowing in on the side of Fnatic. Now they're having their fun. Revenge for the previous series. Roshan is going to be up. Envy almost has, he actually does have the Octarine Cord. Despite being up 20k, he's still not willing to chance not having buyback. He's like, I've seen this story before.
Yeah.
There's zero chance that I'm going to die and our team's going to get just straight up throwned.
Especially when you're trying to do Roshan against an Ancient Apparition, a Venomancer.
And the Aeol gonna fire. Just trying to get some vision.
It went through the Roshan pit. Fnatic know that, so this would be a good time for them to go for it.
Indeed.
But it seems like they'll be able to take it for free. Matamba Man is trying to get here. There's just him by himself. They're going to pop the shapeshift to make sure there is no chance that Liquid can win this fight.
Poor Heen.
Yeah.
You are not living.
He has True Sight from his Necronomicon. Leads with the Centaur stun. And you are dead, sir. Matamba Man. Oh, he actually doesn't have a Force Staff, so he could be dead as well. He's actually going to have to throw up the Nova. Look at the Centaur blocks. Very beautiful setup here. 4 seconds till the Force Staff is back up. Envy, meanwhile, his shapeshift is just about to wear out, but lasts long enough to be able to get that kill. Looking for a kill on Kuro. He's got it. Abed sets it up with Yule Scepter. Swings on through. They've actually caught Eternal Envy here. BKB activated. Ice Blast coming through. DJ's going to pop the epicenter, though. He's going to try and challenge this one with Envy to see if he can actually clear out with Abed cleaning up the kills. They've got him dead, and Liquid have very little buybacks. It's only their Venomancers, so they'll call it. That is going to be Fnatic. Heading to the grand finals after taking Liquid down 2-0.
Very well done from Fnatic. They held against the push. They looked very relieved. Like, okay, nothing crazy happened in that game. Highlight Dice seen some shit. He is just happy that game is done. Everything clean for them as they are going to head forward to face Secret tomorrow.
So Secret demolished Liquid pretty heavily in that upper bracket finals.
Yes. They looked very... have they lost a game so far this tournament?
I don't think so. Fnatic in turn, in their second series against Liquid, I would say this was a pretty convincing win by them. Yeah. How do you kind of judge the strength of Fnatic compared to Team Secret?
I think Fnatic is surging. Like, they're a very good team overall.
Yeah.
Like, I think their early game, especially, like, the way that DJ moves and Universe plays, like, they almost always are okay going into the late game with anybody.
Yeah.
It's just, like, one of these, they make these, like, errors that you're just like, why Fnatic? And if they can shore those up, this is going to be a very scary team.
Yeah, honestly, like in some of the games of this tournament so far, Eternal Envy has looked very good at being able to be that space creator for Abed. And then in turn, in this game, Abed actually took the most sacrificial role that we've seen, being bottom net worth of like 10 minutes or something like that. That's a position that Abed is usually never in. So it at least shows a little bit of flexibility for this Fnatic squad. A lot more flexibility than we saw from them 2 months ago. I'm not sure how our panel feels about Fnatic strength right now that they're in the grand finals.
I never doubted them for a second.
I predicted a Fnatic win. I want to point that out.
He did?
He did.
Because I said Lycan was going to do Lycan things.
Have you been wrong with your predictions?
I don't believe I have.
What happened to your ride or die with Fogged, by the way?
What do you mean?
That was game one.
We did ride or die. We were both right. But ride or die, we rode. Game one was the ride.
The ride
Game
was
two,
over.
Ride's over.
Road trip.
Done. Ride's over.
No sequel? Okay.
No sequel.
All right. Thank you, guys. That was indeed Fnatic making it through to the finals, but they made it tough. They made us believe that for a minute that we were going to have a game 3.
Yeah, it was a very good Lycan game, but as we saw, that Timber was suffering really hard. Liquid, they had a timing, though. They were trying to do this big timing push. And it didn't work, right? At that 15-minute mark, we saw that push come out. I think DJ gets that blink.
The longest push
time
in Pro Dota history.
Yeah, and there was a lot of there's a lot of clutch little things. Like, sure, Envy was the MVP in that game for sure for me. But Pi was doing really good things with that Visage. I think every single fight I saw him, he was killing the Nether Ward with the familiars and getting very good bird stuns.
Yeah.
And then Envy too was cutting the creep wave a lot of times with his wolves and delaying that push for them to get online. And then,
the other lanes were always pushed out one way or another.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It's very well played.
What did you make of that game then, Ted?
I mean, I just... Once Lycan gets to a certain point, there are too many heroes that he's just going to run down. And, I mean, we saw what happened. Heen eventually just became, like, two-shottable.
Yeah.
Lycan was just running at him. It was terrifying. And I feel like they did have that shot. That push was so long. They bought back to even try and secure it. And they just couldn't get it done. I just think they lacked the ability for someone to go up like Lycan and just punch those buildings down. Instead, they were just trying to chip at them with the Venom Wars and chip at them with Pugna. And it just wasn't enough.
Speaking of Lycan, Lycan player is
You'll be liking this.
You'll be liking this. I should have done that. She hasn't. Thomas, thank you.
Here we go.
Here we go. Envy is gonna come through the door.
He's getting better.
That door is a true pro right now. Envy, congratulations again.
Thank you again.
Making it to the grand finals, really good. This second game, though, I gotta say, you guys made it tough. Which replay you got there?
I don't know which one this one is.
You wanna talk through the replay? We can do that.
Sure.
That would be great. Yeah,
I'm not sure what this is, though.
I don't know what this one is.
We already won, didn't we?
I think this one.
But at this point, we already won.
Yeah.
All right,
I think the 15-minute one was really big, right?
I guess this is a finishing one.
At this point,
I don't know what to say here. I just run at them, and we always run at them, right? And
you have BKB now.
Like, their heroes are pretty weak, so if they didn't get the first spot on X, this is over already.
So did you feel like it got to the point where there was literally nothing they could do to stop you? I mean, you got a rampage
No,
in the
I
game.
did not feel that way. I actually felt so scared this whole game.
Really?
Like, I play these, like, Spectre first Pharaon games where eventually, like, I don't buy the correct items. Like, I don't buy Archery Cores on it, and then this Pharaon ends up split pushing, and he gets the Silver Edge Hex, and, like, he'll kill the Abaddon.
Right.
And then we can never split push ever again. And then we're just fucked. So
like, you were actually worried in this game?
Yeah, so I told I said, like, everyone buy fucking Archery Core, because we need to fucking spam our spells.
Yeah, you need to keep
so we can push out the waves, and I need to keep killing him. I don't want my ulti to ever be on cooldown.
We saw you buy those arcane boots, Envy.
No, that's fucked up, actually. It didn't matter that.
Of course not. Yeah.
We're still, at that point, we were pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
I saw the silver edge and the blood for it. I knew once he gets the sheep, like, I know Abaddon cannot do anything anymore. He's just going to keep fucking dying.
Were you worried at for the global strat? I mean, they could have picked Spectre and then they had a Prophet. No?
No, that's not scary at all. That's just a meme. I think it'll be fine.
I mean, we haven't seen Spectre in a very long time. Must be a reason for that as well.
The draft actually, like, we actually looked pretty. I felt really good after the draft, but then, like, apparently I shouldn't because we almost lost.
Well, people were questioning the Timber with the amount of magic damage they had. I think Yanis was saying, and Abed did have a tough start, right?
Yeah, I think we fucked up. I think we should have just put him mid. That's probably just a mistake. Well, I'm not too sure. Because he ended up coming back.
But how much do you think that's just because Abed is just like Abed things? Like he just did it. He just outplayed him.
I mean, I didn't watch him. So.
For game 1, the Weaver pick into the Tiny, you were very confident with that one as well. I mean,
no,
obviously you won.
I just kept dying.
Was there a moment that you regretted picking the Weaver?
No, I don't regret it.
No.
I felt fine. I just think like I wasn't used to how fast Mind Control and GH played, so I like died a little bit too much. And that's all. I didn't expect to get solo killed by OD too. That was sad.
That was a rough one.
How do you feel going up for a secret now?
I'm not sure.
Not too sure.
I'm still stuck in a moment right now.
Oh,
Very happy we won. And then it's gonna be exciting playing against secret again. I actually feel like they don't want us to be in the finals. That's like I'm sure they would have wanted like Newbie or Liquid.
Yeah.
And then like because we were pretty down, right? We lost to Liquid, and we were like we had to win like few matches, like 3 series to come back up here. And like we scrimmed a lot at Malaysia, and we were like 3-0, 4-0 them or something. And then we beat them in the official, so it wasn't just like a fluke. And so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, should be fun to watch. This last game, the second game, who would you have voted for MVP from your team?
Second game?
Yeah, for the game you just played.
I'm not sure if I.
We asked
either DJ or me.
Let's see what Twitch has said. We don't count vote number 1.
Heen
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Oh.
And but it is. I mean, we don't count that because Twitch said are bullies.
Yeah.
But you actually won MVP, and DJ did come second as well. I mean, that looked like a very fun Lycan game.
I feel like Pi deserves some love in that one too, right? Pi had some good familiar plays.
Yeah.
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 But he didn't get a rampage.
I was gonna say.
No, of course not. I mean, he was definitely the MVP.
No, I'm not even sure what happened that game. Like, cause it's like, the only comms I heard were from DJ and me. So and then I don't understand anything else. The game was so fucking fast. It was actually so fast.
Yeah.
If we messed up, like the Rax bottom could have died or something.
But you held on. You made it to the grand finals.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're gonna let you go. So we'll have Thomas play you out in a second. Yeah. All right.
Ready,
Thank
Thomas?
you so much, Envy.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Best of luck in the grand finals tomorrow. It was actually this day was with 2 series, almost longer than yesterday with 3 series.
Wow.
Some long games being played there. And all those games were Fnatic games, 5 games in a row.
They do tend to go a little later.
They do.
Yeah, they're not like a let's get this one and like they're done in 25 minutes. They're like, let's just make sure if it takes 70 minutes, it takes 70 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, but we
gotta be 70k gold, 72k gold
we
up.
need 74 before we go high ground. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for me, this one was a really impressive Lycan game, though, from Envy.
Really.
I mean, he got a rampage, right?
Yeah.
He was killing it.
It was a really good game. It did look scary at the start because that timing push, indeed, from Liquid coming in. But I don't think, I mean, Liquid coming 3rd here is still really good for them. They obviously are playing with a stand-in, but they do get some points. Same thing goes for Newbie, by the way. We obviously said goodbye to Newbie earlier today. They get 15 points per person.
Okay.
For Liquid, they would have gotten 45 points per person, but I am sorry, I do not know exactly how much they're getting less because they're playing with a stand-in.
Okay.
And Heen is listed as the sub.
Heen is listed as the sub. So they are getting some. I think the players themselves, like I think everybody apart from Heen gets the normal amount of points.
Okay.
But Heen himself only gets a discounted amount of points. You're gonna have to check the Liquipedia and stuff for that later. That's all the information there. And of course, both of the teams, both Liquid and Newbie are taking home some prize money as well. We can see what they did to the bracket. 2 teams remaining. Team Secret and Fnatic tomorrow, grand finals, best of 5, the way we like it. And that should be a hype one.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the Fnatic team though. I think they've been on the rise.
Yeah.
Like for sure for me. Like sure the last tournament I think was for me at least a bit of a fluke. I feel like they actually had the game versus Navi in particular.
Yeah.
And now they're just looking much more together. Like I think Will pointed out something so crucial to me in the last ending of that cast is like these small little mistakes that Fnatic does, that if they actually fix these up, they're a very, very intimidating team in the future.
They are. And they and what Ted said earlier as well, that experience that they get from these long games.
Yeah.
You can't copy that. That's irreplaceable.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that Navi loss actually maybe kicked them up a gear. And they were like, lads, we
not
can't
going to
do
happen
this
again.
Lads. You lads. I honestly think that they've improved even as this tournament's gone on. And they look a really good team. And they're definitely going to give Secret a run for their money.
Yeah.
Secret didn't play today, of course.
Yep.
And Fnatic have played a lot of games today. So, yeah, I think they're in really good shape for tomorrow.
I saw Secret playing some Battle Cup, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, playing some Battle Cup.
What tier?
I have... Come on, Ted.
Actually, Secret did beat Fnatic in... Fnatic beat Secret at Katowice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to
that
this
was
one.
convincing.
It should be good.
Hopefully we get like... I hope we get...
A full fun.
Hopefully we get a good 5.
Full
yeah, full
game.
5.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be exciting regardless. I think all Fnatic games that we've watched, at least at this tournament, have been, even if it was one-sided, it was still exciting to watch.
Yeah.
I think Secret are great to watch as well. Liquid are great to watch. Like these are exciting teams, definitely.
They
but
really are.
Fnatic, I think because secretly a lot of people are rooting for them because it's like, come on lads, you can do it. Like they've done so much better. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
All right. Grand finals tomorrow. We are gonna continue tomorrow at 4 p.m. 1600. We'll be back with more Dota 2. Hopefully you'll join us then. There will be one best of 5. Only the grand finals. These teams are gonna be fresh and ready, and they should deliver some great Dota for us all to enjoy. So hopefully you'll join us then. No, never mind. You will join us then. See you tomorrow.
tune out a world of ordinary.